Hi guys, my name is Damilola. I want you to be watching Nastv Africa. They are giving premium content.
Shout out to Nastv Africa.
Nastv Africa, in Africa for Africa.
Good day, viewers. Welcome to Nastv Africa, where we manifest Africa's greatness. My name is Damilola, and today we'll be talking about human capital development. And I have two special people with me in the guest today. Good day, sir.
Thank you.
Can we meet you, please?
All right, my name is Damilola Olaniyi. I work with Heroes Nation, a leadership and management consulting firm. It's so lovely to be here. Thank you.
Welcome. How about you, ma'am?
My name is Adebukola.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, without wasting much time, let's just go straight to the discussion.
Okay.
So, we'll be talking about human capital development. Can you tell me what you understand by human capital development? Let me start from you. Okay.
Okay, before we talk about human capital development, we should understand what human capital is all about. What is human capital? Human capital basically consists those skills, the knowledge, the education, the creativity, the experience that ones accumulate, like individual people accumulate, in order to be productive. That enables them to be able to realize their potentials. So before we talk about the development, we must understand the capital. So now what's not the development? Development is talking about the engagement. Is it the training, the coaching aspect for them to develop those human capital they possess, as you understand? So what can you say more about that, please?
Well, I mean, you've said a lot. I believe that when we talk about human capacity or capital development, is the process of enhancing people's ability, the innate, the talents they have, the skill sets, correct, including the mindset. So the process is actually the capital development. Right. So when you see people out there, you may literally not, know what they can do until you move closer and they start, telling you about what they're capable of doing. So that's what human capacity or capital development is all about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means you can see all these people that have skills, all these artisans, for example.
Definitely.
You can talk about
yes,
them. Okay.
Yes.
So let's talk about them now. Let's take Kwara as an example. We have over 100,000 artisans in Kwara alone.
Wow.
We can't say about the whole Nigeria as a whole.
Okay.
But despite the fact that they are like that, they are not developed. Don't let me say they are poor. They are not developed. So can you tell me what do you feel is their problem exactly?
For the past 8 years as a coach and a trainer, I've discovered that a lot of people out there, they are so, desperate about what they get to fill their belly. And in which the mind part is also important. In this 21st century, as a young person, whether you are old or you are young, once you are getting a little cash here and there, you can be so comfortable with your position. So you don't want to go
further.
Do you understand? So, and it starts with mindset. So if you worked on your mindset, it means that the work you are doing with your hand will also affect your mind. So you go beyond getting a little cash here and there. Even when there's no much support, you aim for a bigger thing or higher position. So I can literally say that sometimes it goes beyond just learning a skill. And when you get, a freedom from your boss, you just want to go and start your own and feel comfortable where you are. So it has to do with a lot of other restructuring, mindsets, re-engineering, and the likes.
Okay, to add to what he said, let's say what we call self-engagement. What I mean by self-engagement, people don't even want to learn from other people. And when we talk about development, you cannot do it alone. That's why they said, as a part of the development, we have training, coaching. Okay, some people have, like you said, talent, like something you are born with.
Yeah.
So, but you cannot know more, you cannot know further when you don't want to learn. I think people don't want to learn. This generation, they feel they know too much. So they're not ready to allow other people to engage into their lives to know more.
Knowing more, there's this ego that we as youth we have now. I cannot learn from this.
No mentorship.
Exactly.
Mentorship is part of development
you're
also.
Right. Let me buttress point on that. What you just said now. I discovered when I was younger there is a lot of things that you want to do. This energy, exuberance as a young person.
Yes.
If care is not taken, there's no someone you are looking at
Exactly.
that can channel your energy, that can preserve and reserve that energy for a purposeful living.
Yeah.
There's no way you can become fruitful. So I discovered that those days when I also, I have that energy to do a lot of things until I got to meet my mentor.
Oh, yeah.
So he directed me, to do some certain things. I discovered I was still doing a lot, But at some point, he said you have to streamline. What does that mean? Mentorship is a relationship.
Yeah.
It's not an ownership. All right? And it's just a seed for progress and speed.
Yeah.
So for young people out there, even whether we are talking about elderly people, it doesn't matter whether the person, coaching you or mentoring you, the person is younger than you. What you need to focus on is what you are getting from the person. And don't ever be a liability. So that buttress part to the point whereby some people, they just focus on the skill they want to learn. They are not gathering other skills that can,
as long as money is involved, they don't want to be more
and
productive.
How much are they even making? Once they can get money to feed their belly,
Just eat
all right,
enough.
to get clothes,
Buy
they are
data.
good. They are not
That
even
is
thinking
why
about-
he said most artisan till now they are not developed.
They are not
Because most of
developed.
them will go to their various businesses or shops, like, let me just make money today, let me
Yeah,
find
and
something
before you
to
know,
they are not ready to move forward to learn more.
other things. So that's
Even
how
the
it
skills
works.
you, for example, now maybe you learned something 2 years ago. Every day things are changing. You need to learn more. Keep
Innovation,
exactly.
More like all these
innovation.
makeup artists. You go for upgrades.
Watch
Every
videos
time.
online. It is
Exactly.
more
Exactly.
training, more coaching. Yes.
I strongly believe that even sometimes there's no new innovation. It's just reinvention.
Yes.
The more you do these things, the more you be aware of, okay, I can do it better. So if you are consistent about what to do, there's no way you don't be better.
Yeah.
It's not about prayer. That's the reason why we say that sometimes when we are praying, we're asking for things. If you have a mentor out there, most of the things that you want to do, they've done it. So you may not need prayer. They're just there to give you direction and clarity.
From their experience.
And before you
Because
know, you're
experience
good.
is, I think psychological experience comes first. When it comes about the drastic of being improved in life,
Yeah.
experience is one of it. That's why
Definitely.
mentorship is very important.
Definitely.
To learn more from people who are better than you.
Yeah, you're actually right with that. So that's how it is.
Okay. So, and how do you feel the people can address the issue of not being developed and
Well, I still believe in personal development as a person. It's your personal obligation.
Sure.
Growing up, it wasn't easy to develop a skill. But as a young person, for instance, I'm the last child of my family. I didn't really get a lot of clarity from my siblings. But from curiosity, looking for clarity as a young person, I try as much as possible to learn from people from afar.
Yeah.
So, first thing you need to do as a young person, even if you are growing older, don't be comfortable where you are. I will say something, and it's one of my major quotes, I make reference to a lot. Your comfort zone is the best place to be, but the most dangerous place to stay.
Yes.
Your comfort
Because
zone
you'll
is
be
your
limited.
best place to be, but the most dangerous place to stay.
stay.
Because you need to step out. I mean, you need to ask questions. See young people doing extremely well. Yeah, this place. So it's a personal conviction. And how do you get this personal conviction? If you do not aim for higher things, there's no way to come. If I aim for something bigger, that is when I can sit myself down and write things that I want to achieve in the next 2-3 years out. So when there's no that cognitive thinking, bracing up to do some other things that will help you enhance your capacity, develop yourself, there's no way you can go far. Yeah. So it's beyond people somewhere, telling you what to do. You also need to know what you need to do over time. So once you know what you want to do, you go for it and start looking for, people that can help you. I believe that sometimes one of the first way to discover what you need to do is ability to sit down and think creatively. I can tell you psychologically, nobody can think for 5 minutes straight because a lot of distraction will come out there. But by the time you are doing it often, every day, think 1 minute, 2 minutes. When you want to be distracted, just tell yourself, I need to focus on this because through thinking, more creativity comes.
Yeah.
Do you understand now? So I feel it's a personal conviction. That's why it's personal development.
Yeah.
You first before others. And that's where leadership comes in. Ability to lead yourself successfully before you can lead others. Because I want to see how you are leading yourself. Before you can now tell me, that's okay, I can lead you. So I feel it's personal. It's personal first.
Yeah.
Before we can look at other factors. Thank you.
All right. And how do you feel the government, because government have been mentioning human capital development, how do you think the government can come in here and help the people?
Well, there's always a template. It has always been like that. There's little you can achieve with environment that is not conducive for you to learn.
Exactly. Yeah.
Government holds a lot of responsibilities. Why did I say that? A young people growing up don't really have a support from their parents. Government can be a tool to help those young people.
Yes.
when the environment is conducive enough for them to learn, policies that that can enhance their ability.
See,
There are vocational study centers. Free. I mean, a young person that that cognitive, mental stability.
ideas, vision.
Ideas. What is the platform you design for those
them.
people to firstly project what they have
Yes.
in order to encourage them? That's where we are talking about giving them loan. Those are very serious. Empowerment.
Delegation, participation,
Exactly.
give them
Grants and
posts.
the likes. If you can think creatively, there's something for you. Imagine government putting such in place. There's no way young people will not be encouraged.
Yes.
They'll be encouraged, which means my own as a person is to sit down, as a young person, to sit down and think about what I can do so I can generate idea. Because I have somebody that will help me with resources.
Measures
So
are put in place
honestly,
to just assist the ideas,
That
the
is
vision
major
they have.
work of the
Government. The government carry most of the development compared to the individual. The individual is just to have the capital in
You
you,
must
the
be ready.
capacity in you.
You
Why
must
the
be
government
ready.
have to provide you with the development,
be
such
ready.
as empowerment, like you said. So I think governments have to play vital
Major
role.
role.
Yes.
Major role. We can do less without them. All right, because they can decide to make some decision or policy that will not be very good with community.
See.
So what do you want to do? So that's what we are talking about: flexibility and adaptability of governments. To look at critical things that they can use to help young people.
We've seen so many young people now that they produce some. You will see it on social media. Somebody is trying to make an aeroplane,
Yeah,
trying
exactly.
to build so many things.
Yesterday, let me tell you something that happened yesterday. Okay, I was doing some, mind coordination as a young person. I've been, doing training, coaching for the past 8 years. I learned plumbing when I was growing up because of my curiosity. At some point, because of the kind of, the nature of my job, I could not further. What did I do? I assembled young people that knows how to do this plumbing. I'm supervising them. Because I knew before that some of these people, they do not have the capacity to go and meet some people and tell them that we can do this. So I can use my own resources as a young person, all right, like a boss to them, to talk to the person and tell them I have a team that are capable enough that can do this. You said something about, government encouraging people that comes with different ideas and like. I saw one particular brand yesterday. I think I was talking to one of my colleagues, and he showed me tricycle that we call Keke Nape. It was actually, manufactured in Nigeria. Honestly, the tricycle is using gas and fuel, which means if fuel is expensive, gas will not be expensive. So you can use the two interchangeably. Imagine, those are the kind of things that we want to see. As a matter of fact, you can stop some foreign products.
Are you even saying?
And say that, okay, let's even try what our people are producing. Exactly. But a lot of things around this, it has been like this for a very long time. It may not stop, but what we are saying is they should be more flexible around helping young people.
And also to add to what you said, for example, the refinery, this new refinery of Dangote.
Yeah.
He said he prefers to bring in foreigners to work there. Then what are we now talking about development? You will see the government, they will say in their manifesto, we are working on human capital development, and still you prefer other people to work for us. And where we have skilled people here.
Yeah.
So I think governments have a lot to do concerning development, but
yes,
they have
because
a lot.
We have to find a way to designate what is right to people.
Yes.
We have responsibility to take. How do you become better? You need to learn how to take responsibility of your responsibility as your own responsibility. Do you understand now? Because I feel people should know what they need to do. And if you can put your best into things, let's see if people will not help you. It might not even come from the government now. The readiness of young people as well also important.
Yes.
We are so distracted. How many young people can you call out to, tell them to communicate their vision out there? One of the major tools or skills that we need to master in this 21st century is communication skills. You must learn how to communicate, your ideas.
Yeah.
And if it happens that you may not be able to communicate your ideas well, but there's some people that they can actually translate your ideas.
Yes.
So how do you do that? How do you notice people that are very smart? Because they move with a lot of smart people. So if I have an idea, I could not communicate it. My friend here, she needs to help me because I must have, we must have spoken a lot
Explain
of times. In a
better
dialogue,
to, yes,
you know,
better
the
way.
way we communicate to ourselves. Instead that, okay, let us know that I can only speak Yoruba now. I must have communicated to her and tell her that this is what we are going to get by the time we put these ideas together.
Work together.
So my friend here will help me as a team to communicate to those that can help me as a destiny helper. So beyond the artisan part, because if we should be talking about human development program or strategies to enhance young people to become better, we can go on and on today. Do you get? But the point is the government out there should help us make environments,
more conducive.
yeah, flexible. Just, deliberately pick few people that are doing great in the community. Encourage them. When people
Empower
get encouraged,
them.
empower them. When you get empowered and encouraged, there is a lot
It
of
will even
creativity that comes
reduce poverty because, okay, you help me
Definitely.
to achieve my goals. Actually, helping someone, I will actually want to help other people too.
And it even develop the economy.
Me, yes.
Definitely. So now we cannot be talking about sustainability
See?
of what ideas we are getting. Because if we do it for the first time, we can also replicate it second time. And more and more and more. The more we do it, we got getting more creativity and the likes. So I feel that is how it is. Everybody should find a way to take the responsibility of their own responsibility. Why government is also, making it easier for us to achieve some of our goals as young people. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So just before we go, do you have anything to say to our viewers?
Well, we've been saying all this. In conclusion, as a young person, whether you are elderly or whatever, there are a lot of things that you want to achieve while you are growing up as a parent that you could not achieve. Look at one of your children that you feel you should do what you should have done before now. Mentor the child. Maybe that your son or your daughter. Encourage the child. Let him or her know that I wanted to do this, but I could not do it. Can you be the instrumental, valuable asset that can use to achieve the goal I've set long time ago?
Yeah.
All right. So there's different ways to achieve things. Let's just encourage ourselves. As a young person out there, the social media, the gadgets we have is a tool. So we should
People are
learn how
making
to
money from it.
maximize
Yeah.
it, because that's the major distraction we have in success. So thank you. That's what I have to say for now. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank
So
you too.
viewers, we've come to the end of the show today. So kindly follow and subscribe to all our social media platforms. My name remains Damilola, and this is Nastv Africa. It is bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.